ready to tip off. Playoff basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Tonight with us as well, the Book of Basketball author, Bill Simmons. Bill, great to see you.
It's great to be here. Nobody is more impressed than my 11-year-old son, who can't believe that he's playing a video game and gets to hear my voice. When he hears my voice just yelling at him normally, now he gets to hear me break down basketball.
But it's kind of fun, isn't it?
Yeah, he likes it. Yeah.
DA, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin Durant said his days of trying to prove himself through basketball are done. He said, walking around with a chip on my shoulder is not my thing. I'm more relaxed and letting these days flow. I'm the best version of me. I don't need to prove who I am. I've been in it for too long. Kevin, this is a guy who is finally comfortable with himself.
All right, thanks, DA. And here in Boston, Bill, the place where you received your master's degree in journalism. Talk about the Celtics at that time in the early to mid-90s.
Well, Larry Bird retired, Kevin McHale retired. They knocked the Boston Garden down. We were in the lottery for a bunch of years. It was a terrible decade, Kevin. Thanks for asking.
But still a Boston fan, true and true, right? Huh?
Yeah. Well, I grew up, we were doing well, then we weren't doing well. Now we're doing great again. That's the team future.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Jordan, Wilson Chandler out there with Harris. Then there's Caris LeVert, and it's Chiozza, and for Boston, down is the 2 with Tatum at the 3. Williams is out there with Enes Kanter, and it's Smart in at the point guard. Now here's Smart. Tries again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second free throw. And here are the Nets. Chiozza scanning the floor. Kicks to Harris. Jordan high post. Clock is at 3. From deep. Chiozza, no good. Brown against LeVert. Brown, good.
I think that's where Brown is at his best, guys. He's a muscular athlete who loves finishing strong through contact.
Here's Chiozza. He's guarded by Williams. LeVert against Brown, and Harris wide open. He shoots. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
You know, knocking down the 3 guys, that's one of the premier three-point gunners in the NBA, Joe Harris.
On the wing, Brown. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Brown's got his second basket of the night. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. In watching Jaylen Brown, sometimes, you know, Billy looks like a future star. Other times, he struggles. Now, he's only a couple years into this league, and I get that, but what do you think he needs to do to gain more consistency with his game?
I'm actually a huge Jaylen Brown fan. The last 4 months of the season, he became a really good two-way player. And I think the model for him potentially is Paul George, because he had a lot of the same checkpoints that Paul George did.
Great comparison.
Paul George is somebody that the first couple years of his career didn't go to the line very much, which I always like to look at to see, especially with a forward, if they're going to actually become a real scorer. You want those free throw attempts to be kind of in the 7, 8, 9 range. Jaylen Brown doesn't get to the line. But Paul George didn't either. I think he's such a good athlete. He's a really smart basketball player. I think he plays hard. I think that was a weird situation that he was in last year. And he was one of the only ones that got better as the year went on.
He plays hard. You saw something in his eye. I don't think he liked coming off the bench.
He didn't. I think he's really good.
Now here's Tatum.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Passes it to Harris. Chandler outside. From deep three-point range. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Celtics take it the other way. To the paint. And it's Brown that time on the assist from Smart. And that's now 6 points for Jaylen Brown. Here's Chiozza. Pass to LeVert. Here's Chiozza. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Smart kicks to Williams. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Buries the long-range jumper.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Chiozza. Got a piece of it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. It's the Nets now, trailing by 2. Here's Chiozza. Just 4 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Harris. And Bill, of the championships you've watched the Celtics win, do you have a favorite?
I do, actually. 1984. Came back against the Lakers in the Kevin McHale clothesline game. Brought them back to the Garden for Game 5. It was so hot Kareem had to wear the oxygen mask. And then finished them off in Game 7.
Rambis was the recipient of that clothesline,
He was.
Yes.
And he deserved it. It's not like he didn't deserve it. But the Celtics were just tougher that year. I try to forget that the next year they came back and beat the Celtics.
Now Harris, after Jayson Tatum missed on that last three-pointer, does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Inside. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
Man, I like the way Tatum plays through contact, stays with his shot no matter what the defense throws at him.
On the wing, Harris. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. And so it's Brooklyn with it. 4-point game. Harris looking it over.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Harris missing again. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Man, I love how strong Tatum goes to the rack. When you give him room to get up, he's banging that thing.
Here's Chiozza. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Dishes to Jordan. LeVert against Brown. They need this. And again, it's the Nets missing. Celtics leading by 6. Down low. Here's Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Good to see Tatum as a young player use his body to draw contact, and it seems to me like he's always looking for opportunities to get to the free throw line.
And the Nets making a change here. Durant's checked in.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
You know, trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
On defense, Boston. They're leading by 8. Bill, you study pop culture. The 2K Esports League is a phenomenon right now, which is sweeping the country. Do you think that's going to alter the perception of gaming in any way?
Yeah, I would say it has one of the best chances of any esports league to succeed because people just love basketball. And you can feel it there in the off season. the shift in basketball content and the fact that it's now a 12-month-a-year sport for us. And now it goes from the playoffs to the draft to where people going in free agency. And then that plays out for a month, and then something else will happen. All of a sudden it's August.
Summer leagues are
summer
coming
leagues
up.
happening, and then all of a sudden the season's close, and then you just kind of recycle, and it's a 12-month-a-year sport.
Right.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, you look at the way Kevin Durant releases it so high, makes it hard to block, which is why he's such an efficient inside scorer.
Now here's Williams, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Tatum, sinks that one from the post, and the Celtics lead by 6. Bill, I wanted to go back to what you were talking about with the 2K League, and you mentioned how basketball has grown into essentially a 12-month-a-year sport.
For me, a 2K Esports League just makes sense. It fits into that. I think people love the players. I think they care about these athletes. And just in basketball, so much more than the other sports. And for me, it's really gratifying because I've loved basketball my whole life. And for a while there, when I grew up as a kid, they would tape delay in the finals, and it was like the second-tier league. And now to see how popular it is and how much people love it, it's just, I feel like I was in early. I'm sure you do too.
Absolutely. I mean, when Magic Johnson is a rookie and starting at center in Game 6 in Philadelphia, yes,
and it was tape delayed.
And it was tape delayed.
My beloved Boston Celtics won the 1981 title. And it was on tape delay in Boston, and I went to bed, and my dad woke me up to watch the game for me, and it's not even 40 years ago. So I think the other thing that really helps with the 2K Esports League is that these guys play 2K, the actual players.
Right.
They
care about it.
They care about it. They have an incredible amount of time on their hands because they're too famous and they can't go anywhere. So they're in hotel suites. They're bringing with the PlayStation or Xbox with them. They're playing their friends. They're playing each other online. And this is what they're doing all day.
And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets, trailing by 5. Chiozza passes to Durant. Let's go. Let's keep it alive. Pass to Chiozza. And there's the pass to Temple. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Brown. Temple can't get it to go.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Nets trailed by 5. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Chiozza. He's got 6. Off target at the rim.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Brown the pass to Wanamaker. And here's Tice. Over to the left wing. Count that one from Ojale.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Chiozza. Outside for Durant. 3-pointer. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against one mate.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Brown, good. Brown's got 8 points.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Passes it to Durant. To the inside. Temple. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Goes back up. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Celtics passing it around. Now Tice. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And there's no shot Durant can't hit. Has an amazing touch from way outside the arc.
And it's sent back by Allen. Here's the floater. And the shot goes in from Caruch.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Wanamaker the pass to Tice. Here's Ojale, a 3-ball. He doesn't hit that one. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
It's stolen by Brown. Pass to Wanamaker. Lets it go with a 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. High arcing shot. Temple can't get it to go. Boston leading by 8. Here's Ojale. Chalk up 2 there. Ojale's got 5 points so far.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
A deep 3 from Durant. Oh, he hits it. How about that shot?
Big time, big time.
Incredible.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
What a performance for Jayson Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no... And Kevin Durant talked about his teammates and the versatility this roster has.
I like our depth. I like that we could play, we can play big, we can play small, we can match up with a lot of different teams.
Yeah. Clear, KD is very happy playing with this group of guys.
That's why he signed here. But you can bet Durant is going to be leading the charge.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then it's Garrett Temple. And it's Chiozza in at the point. And Bill, we've seen more and more teams base their offenses around three-point shooting. Threes are at an all-time high. We know that. Should the NBA, that in mind, do anything to address this via any rule change? Which I don't know what that would mean, but it has been talked about.
I don't like changing. I think it's going to manifest itself with it doesn't work in the playoffs as well. And teams are going to slowly realize like that you need to blend an inside-outside game at least a little bit.
We can't lose with the game is. No, it's bigs and smalls, it's inside, it's outside.
And it's still passing and unselfishness. The Warriors take a lot of threes, but they're the most unselfish team we have, and they create a lot of layups, and they play, they're really creative. And you just can't, that just can't be your thing is we shoot 53s, here's our offense. The problem is we're still going to get in these games where 2 points really matters, and that's what you saw with Kawhi in the playoffs last year. These games slow down, it's going to be a 92-89 ending, and your team needs to get 10 baskets in the fourth quarter, no matter how you're going to get them. You still need somebody who can do that too.
Wanamaker looking over the floor. Durant with the steal. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Temple can't get it to go. And so Wanamaker will bring it up for Boston. They've led by as much as 10. They come into this one following a really disappointing game on Friday.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
To the middle, here's Brown, and the dunk by Brown.
Hey, guys, if you let Brown get close to the basket, you face the consequences. Just a tremendous athlete with unreal dunking ability.
And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Jayson Tatum comes in for Semi Ojeleye. And Smart subbed in for Brown. Bill, if you're building a franchise from scratch, which one current player would you begin with or build around?
Probably Giannis. Because he's turning 25 this year. I still feel like the ceiling of what he's going to do is go up as he becomes more of a shot maker. He's really durable, which I think is underrated. Like, he's just built to play basketball. There's certain guys like that. I think Kevin Garnett was like that. Tim Duncan was like that. Just guys who you just know are going to be around for 17, 18 years. The way I like to watch the running styles, and the game just comes so easy to him. He's so athletic and really cares and is really competitive and just wants to do this and win at basketball. That's how I think.
And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
And here's LeVert. Pass to KD. Now the pass to Caruch. Shot clock at 6. Passes to Jordan. Over Tatum. And too long on the shot. Boston leading by 7. Here's Wanamaker. He's got 8. Rebound, Brooklyn. Caruch has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside for KD. But they recover it. Back to Caruch. Goes up again. Offensive rebound. Basket good. Durant's got 16.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Feeds it to Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 5th assist in this one.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Outside, KD. Takes the 13-footer, and it's good off the glass. He's got 18.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Harris against Smart. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Smart's got his first basket of the night. Bill, it was in Boston where you received your master's degree in journalism. What attracted you to this profession? Why journalism?
I couldn't do anything else, and I didn't like manual labor.
Oh, really?
No, that really was it. I was good at writing.
Like anybody in your family or anybody you
No,
know?
I was always a good writer, and I liked writing and sports.
Yeah.
So just kind of like, I'll do those 2 things
Did it in
together.
high school, I'm assuming?
Yeah, started in high school. I had the big thing for me was in college. I had a column for the school newspaper, really from freshman year on. And around sophomore year, it felt like it started to get momentum. And that was the first time I thought, what if I could get paid for this? Which, as it turned out, no, until I was about 29. Yeah.
Harris outside. Pass to Jordan. There's the dish to KD over Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's hard to avoid fouling Durant, but the problem is he hits nearly 90% of his free throws for his career.
Enes Kanter's checked in for the Celtics. Williams comes in for Williams. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Brooklyn. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's Wanamaker. LeVert defending. Yep, it counts. Wanamaker's got 7 points here in this quarter. Nets trailed by 8. LeVert up top. Guarded by Smart. Tipped away. Chandler's shot. Good. Chandler's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, because of the long arms and physicality that Chandler has, he's a hard player to defend in the paint.
Wanamaker the pass to Kanter. Williams scanning the floor. Pass to Kanter. Just 5 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot. Williams' shot is off. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Bill, it's no secret that your heart lies in Boston. Just what was it like growing up in and around that area?
Well, it's definitely the reason I like sports as much as I do, because it's so sports obsessed. A lot of it is cold weather stuff, I feel like, where there's 5 months a year that just stink, and then there's 3 other months that, you know, it's just smoking hot and humid. And so the sports makes everybody kind of crazy because you're crazy anyway. But there's nothing like being in Boston when something good's happening, like Celtics making an NBA playoff run, or the Bruins making a cup run, the Red Sox in September when the Yankees are coming to town, or the Saturday before a Patriots game. You can kind of feel it as the community of it. That's the difference between here and a place like LA.
It's formed you as a professional. Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Smart against Harris. And no good. Great D that time from Jordan. Guy is a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
pass to Kanter. Smart deciding where to go with it. Off target from three-point range. Brooklyn trailing. Now here's LeVert. Williams with the block. And they get it back. The score now all even. Chandler's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Yeah, also, though, they've done a good job of pounding the offensive glass for second chance points.
Brown is checked in for Boston. The Nets also changing it up. Allen comes in for Kevin Durant. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Caris LeVert. Here's Temple, guarded by Tatum. Here's Chandler. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Chandler's got the lead up to 1 now for the Nets.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Tatum passes to Wanamaker. He dishes it to Williams. Over Allen. That misses off the backboard.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Well, Bill, I know you've got to run. Marvelous to have you on the program. Wish we could do it more often.
Let's do it right now. I don't have to run. Can I stay?
Yes, you can
All
always
right.
stay.
I don't want to leave.
You have a free ticket here anytime you want.
I want to stay, please.
The microphone's always open.
Thank you.
And Clark, you know what? Bill will always give you a great point of view.
And you know what? I think he needs his own barbershop talk show, Kevin. I mean, he's done everything else in media. Go barbershop on him, Bill.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Wanamaker, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
Don't challenge him. Get that out of here. Allen's almost 7 feet now. He's got excellent timing and good bounce.
The Celtics making a switch here. Tice is checked in, and a switch here for Brooklyn. Chiozza's checked in. And Tice gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 2.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with.
Here's Chiozza. 8 points for him. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Pass to Tatum. Here's Kanter. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. He misses the free throw. The Celtics making a switch here. Good on the second free throw. So it's Brooklyn now. From deep three-point range, and that one released in time, but no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Celtics lead by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think of your team's energy in the first half?
I think the energy's fine. I thought we did look a little gassed at the end of that first stint for some of our starters, but I thought for the most part it was good.
Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. What a showing tonight. A sold-out building is where the action is happening. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Looking at Boston. They've battled hard, not letting their loss in Game 1 affect their performance tonight. But the second half is going to tell the tale of whether they go into Game 3 desperate for a win or with momentum on their side and a 1-1 series tie. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, so far they won the battle of assists. They played more patiently and very unselfish in the first half. Good shot selection and nice flow of offense.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Nets?
Well, their perimeter defense is falling apart. Guys aren't fighting over screens, closing out on shooters. I mean, you know, when you're playing a team that gets this hot from behind the arc, you got to body up on the shooters and try to close them down. Their defense needs to extend outward in the second half.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. Down is the 2 with Tatum at the 3. Enes Kanter is out there with Williams, and it's Smart in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. Pass to Chandler. That 3 off the mark. The Celtics with the lead. Left side, Smart. From outside the arc. Kanter's shot is off. The net shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Harris passes to Chiozza. Dishes it to Jordan. Outside Chandler. Clock at 4.
Hey, grit and grind are words that fit Chandler, because that's what he brings to his team, that sandpaper edge and toughness. A guy who doesn't give an inch and is always fighting.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Smart finds Kanter. And the layup's good off the glass. Kanter's got 6.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Stolen by Kanter. Stolen by LeVert. Down low. There's Chiozza. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Smart. Defense right on him. Down kicks to Tatum. Drops it in from 11 feet. Tatum's got 19 points.
Tatum puts himself in really good position with his footwork. Fundamentally sound. He's on fire right now.
Jordan up top. Brown against LeVert. 5 to shoot. On the wing, Chandler. Back to LeVert for the lead. Rebound by Williams.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Chandler comes with the double team. Here's Kanter. Drains the three-pointer. And it's a 5-point Celtic lead.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Jordan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Enes Kanter.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
Odions Kurucs. He's checked in for Joe Harris. Tony.
Wow, 4 of 5 to start the half.
Chiozza will bring it up for Brooklyn. It's a 5-point game. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Fires top of the key. He squares up and sinks it. 21 points for Jayson Tatum.
I love seeing Tatum continue to work on that jump shot. I mean, he's a fantastic scorer, and with the jump shot added and refined, he's only going to get better.
Here's Caruch, guarded by Tatum. And it's Caruch missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Williams. Tatum's got 6 here in this quarter.
Inside, outside, mid-range doesn't make any difference. Tatum comfortable anywhere because this guy is a bucket getter.
Jordan can't get it to go.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Chiozza passes to Caruch. No one near him. It's good. Caruch has got his 3rd basket of the night. Here's Smart. He has 7. Chandler with the rebound. Chandler's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Caruch, guarded by Tatum. Pass to LeVert. 6 on the shot clock, and there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Caruch. He's got 6, and it's good. 2 points.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Smart with the ball. The feed to Williams. Reverses. Jordan with some nice D.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
But they get it back.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving, get something better.
And this is where Smart's at his best, being aggressive, going towards the rim.
Here's KD. And Boston with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Celtics passing it around. Stolen by Durant. To the right side. Caruch passes to Jordan. Here's Chiozza. Guarded by Tatum. 5 on the clock. KD against Brown. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Durant.
Man, he gets it done in bunches, does Durant. He's a superb scorer. You just got to marvel at his greatness.
Tatum on the wing. And again, it's Boston converting.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Timeout called, the Nets. Some changes for Boston. Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Jaylen Brown. And then for Brooklyn, Allen comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And Garrett Temple subbed in for LeVert. Here's Chiozza. Guarded by Smart. Good on the bucket. Chiozza's got 6 in the quarter.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Wanamaker. In the corner, Smart with it. Over Temple, and another basket for Boston. It's the Nets now. They trail by 7. Now Kevin Durant. 22 points for him. And the pass to Chiozza. Just 5 on the clock. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Man, Durant is a flat-out baller, showing off his wily strength on these tough finishes. He's a thin guy, but he's a strong guy.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Here's Wanamaker. He's got 12. Passes it to Poirier. Over Allen. And another basket for Boston.
Important. Point there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Chiozza. He's got 16. Got a hand on it. Wanamaker the pass to Poirier. And the shot goes down. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shot.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Here's Chiozza. Guarded by Smart. Here's Chiozza. Over Tatum. Chiozza, no good. And here is Tatum. Got it. Good job in the low post. Tatum's got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Durant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you can tell Durant loves to play the game. Whether it's the NBA or a pickup at Rucker Park, this guy is balling 24/7.
Semi Ojeley's checked in for Jayson Tatum. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Joe Harris is checked in for Rodion's Kuru. Back to Wanamaker. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Chiozza passes to Harris. He feeds it to Allen. It's hauled in by Wanamaker. Celtics leading by 11. Poirier. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Boston making a switch here. Williams is checked in. A nice shot by Harris.
Nice step in from the line that time by Harris. Gets those looks because you've got to respect his 3.
That's to Poirier. A minute 20 left here in the 3rd quarter. Nice shot by Smart. Smart's got 13 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Durant for 3. That one doesn't go. So the Celtics will take it the other way.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make 3s, as we saw in the first half.
Out to the right wing. There's the 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Left side, Harris. A floater, and he lays it up and in. 11 points in the game.
You know, Harris showing you he's unafraid to mix it up in there sometimes, which is a good way to balance his attack.
Shoots the three. Poirier, no good. Now here's Durant. 27 points for him. The three. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Celtics out in front, up by 15. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Harris is out there with Garrett Temple. And there's Jared Allen. And it's Durant. And it's Chandler in at the 4 spot.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Ogilvy kicks to Williams. Right block shot. Rebounded by the Nets. Left side, Harris. Stolen by Smart. And it's sent back by KD.
And Durant isn't just a powerhouse on offense. He also has a great sense of timing for when to block shots.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
And that one hits back iron. Celtics leading by 15. Outside, Smart. Tice with the ball. Stolen. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
It's Smart with the drive. Here's Williams. Excellent D there from Allen.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Boston making some changes. Enes Kanter comes in for Daniel Tice. And it's Williams in for Semi Ojeleye. Jordan, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Caris LeVert comes in for Garrett Temple. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens had to say to his team. His demeanor was not one of the coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. See if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David. Now Harris. Back to Chandler. 6 to shoot. He kicks to KD. Fires it up. And Boston with the rebound. Kanter's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Wasted no time on that one. And 12 points for Jaylen Brown.
I like the confidence and the assurance that Brown is taking these shots with. I mean, his mid-range game is actually on point.
Outside, KD. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got his 3rd assist on the night. Celtics leading by 15. Smart finds Williams. Pass to Kanter. Smart on the wing. The tray. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
It's LeVert on the wing. Inside, Chandler. And Wilson Chandler with the slam.
Boy, Caris LeVert has done a nice job elevating his playmaking ability, which helps him and his team.
Smart dishes to Brown. Williams passes to Brown. Feeds it to Kanter. Harris against Smart. Over Harris. He can't get that one to fall. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Here's Durant. Again, the Nets for 2.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Smart kicks to Williams. On the wing. Williams. Outside Williams. And here's Brown outside. Jordan with the rebound. Nets trail by 11. Harris outside. Pops it up for Jordan. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Smart against LeVert. Outside Williams. Brown outside. And there's the feed to Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Harris finds LeVert. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. KD's shot is good.
Well, they left it until the 4th quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
Outside Williams. The kick out to Brown. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Over in the corner, Williams. On the wing, Williams. Here's Smart. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
Bucket is good.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics. 17 points was their biggest margin. Kicks it to Williams. Brown outside. The pass to Kanter. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Kanter's got 9 points here in the second half.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Jayson Tatum.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Some players rise to the occasion in the playoff spotlight, and some wilt under it. We know which type he is. What a stunning night for him. So it's Brooklyn now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Basket counts. 37 points for Kevin Durant.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Smart passes to Brown. Tatum drives in. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Tell you what, that's impressive strength there from Tatum. You got to respect that. Even when you try to wrap him up, he finds a way to score.
Nets trailed by 10. Here's Chiozza. Free throw line jump shot. And he overshot that one, missing.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Kanter finds Smart. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Chiozza passes to LeVert. Clock at 6. Passes it to Jordan. Chandler trying to free himself up. To the paint. There's LeVert. Williams with the block.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
LeVert kicks to Jordan. Lets it fly. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Here's Chiozza. Guarded by Smart. Chiozza, no good. Celtics leading by 12. It's Smart with the drive. The shot by Williams, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And stolen by Tatum. And now Williams running the floor all by himself.
You've got to be careful around Tatum now. If you're not paying attention, he'll take that ball away from you quickly.
And here is Durant. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Enes Kanter. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Durant. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
A nice shot by Tatum.
You know, guys, Tatum's ability to rise into his jump shot makes him hard to defend for just about all defenders.
No good from Jordan.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Williams against Chandler. Pass to Brown. Kanter trying to free himself up. That one, no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Here's LeVert. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in game 2 for the Celtics.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left, he'd get a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jayson Tatum.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Brown outside. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Celtics lead by 16.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Three-pointer, LeVert. Rebound by Williams. Outside, Smart. Baseline jumper. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at one game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long.